Hi, my name is Paula. I've been chelating for 130 rounds, 2 years and 4 months. I've seen tremendous progress in that time. And today I'll be talking about thiol sensitivity. Now, thiol sensitivity is a typical mercury toxicity symptom. People who are thiol sensitive, they cannot eat foods which are high in thiols. Thiols are a form of sulfur. So, for example, when you're thiol sensitive, you can't eat foods like garlic, onions, leeks, kale, cauliflower, broccoli, eggs, dairy products. Turmeric is problematic. So those are examples of high thiol foods. I developed thiol sensitivity months after I had my amalgams removed. And the way I noticed it was that I used to get migraines, really bad migraines during my period. I still do. It's better, but I still get them. Now, migraines, they usually start with a pulsating pain on just one side of your head. So, as I said, this is something that I have had for over 20 years. And now, after my amalgam removal, something new started happening, and that I started to have headaches, not migraines, but headaches, in between my periods. And that was something very, very unusual. And I had a vague idea that it did have to do with stuff that I was eating, but I just couldn't figure out what it was because I hadn't changed anything in my diet. I had been on a pretty strict paleo diet up until that point, also ketogenic at some point, and now all of a sudden the same foods that I had been eating for years now seem to give me headaches. After I discovered chelation, I also came across this phenomenon of thiol sensitivity, and I decided to go low thiol, and I just cut out high thiol foods for a week or two, and my headaches disappeared. And then whenever I would eat some high thiol foods, the headaches would come back. And this was a reproducible symptom. Prince wants to know, you said you were thiol sensitive. Any change in that department or any other food issues? So yes, my thiol sensitivity has improved. When I eat stuff that is high thiol, the headaches are less. And it seems like I have to eat more of the high thiol foods in order to get a reaction. And wants to know, what symptoms did the thiol sensitivity cause? So yeah, as I mentioned, it was basically the headaches. Is it a challenge to not be able to eat thiol foods? Well, it is a little bit of a challenge because I would like to eat stuff like garlic, for example, sauerkraut. I know how to make my own sauerkraut. So that's definitely something I would like to eat. And yes, it makes the diet very restrictive, especially when you're already on a paleo diet or on a gluten-free, soy-free, lactose-free diet. And now you have to cut out even more foods. So yeah, it does make it pretty restrictive. So I basically ended up eating meats. Now that's the great thing about it, that I could basically eat any meats I wanted. So I would eat meats, lettuce was fine, tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchini, peppers, and that was pretty much it. So yeah, so it did come down to several food items. Oh, well, I could also eat potatoes later when I modified my paleo diet. Sweet potatoes and rice is also fine. It is a little bit of a challenge, but given that I had already been paleo for a number of years and then switching to a low fat paleo diet, it wasn't all that bad. It wasn't that great of a jump. So yeah, my thiol sensitivity has improved, but I definitely am looking forward to improving it even further. I would love to be able to eat cream and drink coffee and eat chocolate. I'm a little afraid of being able to eat chocolate again because when I start eating chocolate, there's no stopping me. I've also had gluten sensitivity, but I haven't tested that in a while. It might be that it's gone, I don't know, but I really don't care too much about finding out. I've also been lactose intolerant. Now the reaction that I get from milk products makes me believe more that it's the thiols I'm reacting to and not so much the lactose. But yeah, I still can eat milk products. I also used to have reactions to avocados, apricots, and peaches, but now I can eat them without a problem. So that has improved as well.